Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for a late video. Just got back from work, going into my room. It's a little dark in here. But I'm actually gonna chop this video up a little bit today. I've kind of thought about it at work today. Like, I gotta tell you, so today was my first day back, and I gotta tell you, like, it's so weird. It's weird. It's hard to explain. I realized, like, tenfold that I absolutely love creating content and blogging and streaming and all of that jazz. And taking time away, like this whole week, I have dedicated I treated it like a work week as if I was actually going to work. And I got to tell you, like that, I had so much more time to seeing my family, to have more time for myself, have more fun. Like I got to tell you, like I've never been so motivated after today to actually really focus on trying to do this full time. Like that's there's no other way to put it. But of course, the last couple of days, I took the last few days off from the gym just to rest up a little. As most of you guys know, I've been out of the gym for a little while. It's just for maybe a month or two. I've been really focusing on the stream, and I kind of let the stream get in the way of that. So I kind of went back to just managing my time a little bit more. And being that I spent the last week fully plus on streaming, I figured take a night off, and what better way to do that by going to the gym. And having a pretty stressful day at work today, I think it calls for a gym session. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to change and make myself some pre-workout. Gotta have it. So yeah, I've been thinking about, aside from just the daily blogs that I enjoy doing, I figured, being that it's September, and for the typical gym bro out there that could probably understand where I'm coming from, it's bulking season, and it's right around the corner, just like cuffing season or whatever else you guys want to call what happens in September. It's the summer is coming to an end, which sucks. But at the same time, most of us kind of like to go into like a hibernation mode and start to eat all the time. I have a notice in my door. What is this? How do they just lose this? Notice, this peg. Oh, yeah, it's reminding me that my rent's due soon. Anyways, so I really thought about doing something like, just talking about what I do, sharing my personal experiences, things like that, and showing my progress. And I know for most of you that don't know, I do train MMA. I've been training MMA for a few years now, and I've been really, really trying to compete for quite a while. And I got to tell you, it's really hard, especially as an amateur. It's gotten to the point where just to get a fight, it's really difficult. It's like I've been registered to fight, signed contracts, and I'd get to the arena and the opponent would pull out and I wouldn't have a fight, and it's happened twice already. So, I still like to train. I enjoy training. I feel it helps me feel good. I get the stress off of my shoulders, and from my regular day job, and it's just good. It's just overall fitness is great. I think a lot of gamers should really get into doing things like that, especially when it comes to, things like hand-eye focus and coordination. And of course, when sitting for long hours, like myself, I sit for 8 to 10 hours a day, or at least during a normal stream time when it comes to streaming or editing video. It takes its toll on my lower back. So, I focus a lot on doing legs, lower body, deadlifts, things like that, compound movements and whatnot. Delicious. So, but let me know what you guys think. Today I'm going to be doing leg day. It's a Saturday, so I know for a lot of people it's probably a little unconventional, I guess. Not like most leg days are done during the week. Like I said, I'm going to be sharing my personal experiences with you guys, and let me know if it's something you'd want to see. I'd like to show you guys my progress and show you, what I do is everything down to my routines, my supplements, nutrition, what I'm eating, what I'm staying away from, things like that. And I think it would really help. You guys know I really do enjoy helping people And you guys know I love to entertain you guys on the stream, but I would really love to help you guys, better your lives one way or another. So, I want to have a positive impact. And I think the knowledge that I have when it comes to fitness and things like that, I would love to share that with people and, spread the knowledge that is, physical fitness. And I think a lot of people kind of underestimate the power that it really has. So right now, today's date is September 6th. I am currently about 130 pounds. I would roughly, I think I'm probably a little bit less than that, to be honest with you. As of lately, my nutrition has been garbage. I've been eating like shit. I haven't been hydrating, and that has to change like now. So starting immediately, I'm going back to my regular routine. I'm going to be dedicating more time in the gym, so if that means streaming a little bit less, then I'll have to bite the bullet. But it's to better my lifestyle and to help better the stream and hopefully better some other people's lives. Today, I'm probably, being that it's been a while, the last thing I want to do is really I don't want to go too heavy, being that I want to get my body back into that groove of lifting heavy. I'm going to still go slightly above what I would normally do, but to a point where it's manageable instead of it being over the top. And then about 2 weeks from now, I'll probably do, all of the routines I do from chest to shoulders to arms, legs, and back and whatnot. I'll be back to doing the higher weights because that should be enough time for me to adjust. And then, hopefully as the weeks go on, I can show you guys some stuff as far as nutrition, and I'll probably show you guys a little bit about what I'm going to eat tonight, actually, which I'd like to do now. Now, I don't necessarily recommend this because I am on a budget, and this month hasn't been that great, but I can make some suggestions as far as food. Now, I'm a big believer in chicken. It's been really good for me. It's helped me, especially with somebody of my size and metabolism. I pretty much burn through everything, but that doesn't mean you have to eat like shit. But I mainly lived off of chicken and rice. Pretty simple stuff. I kept everything simple and clean. Now, being that I'm on a budget, I'm going to be eating things like, let's see here. I've got some rice-a-roni, actually. Beef flavor rice-a-roni. Not too bad to cook. I stay away from using butter and margarine. I just cook it in water and use a skillet. I use like olive oil, a little bit of olive oil instead of butter. It's a little bit better for you. It's not really the best. Usually they ask you to mix in some margarine and stuff like that. This has a little bit more sodium than I would want to eat in a normal day, so it's got a lot of salt. I try to stay away from the salt for the water retention, but I try to make that up by drinking a little bit more water. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend rice-a-roni, but if you're on a budget, it's not that bad. And this might come as a surprise too, but Kirkland chicken. I like this stuff. It's actually good, especially if you're really on a budget. It's actually not bad. I usually eat a whole can of this, and that's roughly about 24 grams of protein. And I know a whole box of rice-a-roni anyone can do, and that's just about 8 to 9 grams of protein, so it's not that bad. But you're still getting your rice in. You're getting your this is just a regular chicken breast, so it's nothing too crazy. And I'll show you guys how I like to cook this stuff up. I kind of like to do a stir fry almost. So I actually cook the rice for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then the last 5 minutes of cooking, I actually open up the can of chicken and I dice it up and throw it into the rice-a-roni and cook it up. So it's kind of like a stir fry. So you have like a protein bowl almost, and everything is just right there. I also like to do. I actually might have some, and I can show you guys. Oh yeah, perfect. I have some bison meat too. I gotta eat that. If I can get this stuff out of here. Oh, and I gotta. Okay. So much garbage. Clean this stuff out. I actually have frozen vegetables, and that could be cooked in the microwave, and it's steam fresh. So if I'm feeling froggy, then I'll probably throw that in the microwave and steam up some vegetables. So I'll have veggies, chicken and rice. Pretty standard stuff. Usually, I can't seem to find my frickin' rice cooker for whatever reason. It's like I use this shit all the time. But I have a rice cooker somewhere in here. It's probably in my garage, and I'm going to have to dig through it and try to find it. But I like to make large portions of white or brown rice. I tend to lean towards the white rice because it's bland, and I could just throw it down real quick. and I like to make a few pounds of that and then cook that and have it for the rest of the week. And then I throw everything in Tupperware, and then I would take either chicken breast that I have in the freezer that I need to defrost. I just don't have time to do it because it would take me forever. So that's why I use the canned chicken. But normally I would make the rice in a big rice cooker, and then I would cook all the chicken and I would portion it out, and then I would have frozen, and I would freeze them, and I would have meals for an entire week. And I would actually save a lot of money doing that because it's not that expensive to get a family-sized chicken breast from your local supermarket and then get a cheap like 4 or 5 pound bag of white rice and cook that motherfucker, and you're good to go. So it's really, like I said, I'd like to go into detail with it, but you guys tell me what you think if you guys want me to give you some of the stuff that I like to do that I think it helps me out. You know, I can show you guys some pictures of me, you know, later on in the week of what I actually did look like before I started streaming. I was much bigger. Before I actually started streaming seriously, I was about 149 pounds, and it was all muscle. So, and that was right before I was supposed to fight, and then I got injured. So, I could show you guys all of my routines, and I would really love to share that with you. So let me know what you guys think. I'm actually going to cut this video now. I'm going to go do my workout, and I'll tell you guys exactly what I did, and tell you how I feel, and we'll see what happens. So hang tight. I'll be right back. All right. I've returned, and it's dark. I'm sorry. Let me put this down. I'm still out of breath, and my friggin' legs are like wet noodles. Whew. I kind of want to sit down, but if I do, I'm not going to be able to stand up. All right, so did the damn thing. I need to take this off. So what did I do today? I'm trying to get this off. Sorry. So we did all legs today. Started off with some squats. I like to kind of start, not necessarily heavy, but I wanted to start with a you know, more compound workout like squatting and stuff like that. That's actually one of my favorites to start off with. Kept it simple. Did 4 sets, 10 reps apiece. 135 pounds. Kept it consistent and just kind of blew through it. Tried to get it done with between 15-30 second rest. Did some hamstring and quad extensions. Also did some did a leg press. Did some individual movements, you know, like doing mostly extensions. Did some calf raises as well, and I mixed in the calf raises during the squats. So I'm going to keep moving a little bit so I get the blood flowing. Tried to just kind of keep the body moving the whole time, just keep the blood flowing and just keep everything just pumping through. And then I finished with a light jog around the track. I did about 4 laps around the track. So that's roughly about, in this indoor track, was about 1.5 miles, 2 miles. I wasn't necessarily concerned about how long it took me to get it done. I just wanted to get it done. So I just jogged it out just to kind of give my legs a rest for the most part. But I'm feeling pretty good. I'm sure I'm going to feel it in the morning. I've actually got food preparing. I had left everything on and I did a slow cook. So I've got some stuff preparing, and it should be done right about now. So I'm going to eat because I'm starving. I don't even want to talk anymore because I want to eat really bad, and I want to make sure I get all that stuff in before I go to sleep tonight. So, but I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. It was nice to feel that, you know, that sensation once you get back into the gym and you get into a flow and your body starts to react. It felt really good to get into that motion. So I'm sure, like I said, I'll feel it in the morning, but I know I'll definitely, my body will adapt pretty quickly. So feeling good. Can't complain. But I'm definitely going to do more stuff like this. I'm going to make sure that I'm a little bit more organized, go over everything that I do, and hopefully, you know, like I said, motivate you guys. I've got a post-workout that I'm going to actually mix up right now, and before I go to bed, I'm going to drink some whey protein here, get that down so it digests pretty quickly, and I'll be ready to go for tomorrow morning. So, but yeah, I hope you guys, you know, look at this in a positive way. And if you guys like the videos, as far as, you know, when I do go to the gym, if you guys want me to dedicate some blogs to fitness, please let me know. I'd really appreciate the feedback as always. I will see you guys tomorrow for Sub Sunday. First ever subscriber day where I'll be dedicating the entire stream to subscribers. I will be closing the chat for the first time to just subs. So I'm a little nervous about that because I've never done that before, and I'd hate to close out the chat, especially to people who want to subscribe but they just can't. But I think it's appropriate to dedicate a day, especially we're going into our 3rd month with a partnership, and I think it's fair that I dedicate some time to the subs and answer some questions and just hang out and bullshit with everybody. So I'm really excited for it. So I'll be starting the Sub Sunday stream around 5:30, and then we'll be going all the way till about 9 o'clock. So it'll be a good 4.5, 5-hour stream. We'll be doing all kinds of stuff. So far we'll be doing Payday, Killer Instinct. Those are the 2 most requested games right now, which I think is cool, and Minecraft as well. So we'll be doing those, and I'll be switching back and forth a little bit, so keep it consistent, but it's going to be fun. I'm excited for it, so I will catch you guys later.